report highlights major missteps at nearly every level of government, from the military to law enforcement, and it really brings forward, intelligence failures and this lack of training and preparation before the insurrection. It provides some new details about how much intelligence Capitol Police actually had before thousands of people descended on the Capitol. And, it also details the extent of the injuries that Capitol Police officers suffered during this attack, from chemical burns to brain injuries to broken bones. The report also recommends that the Capitol Police Chief be given more authority in situations like this, that the police chief be able to call in the National Guard to declare an emergency and not be required to go through the Capitol Police Board if there's a situation like this again. And what we've learned since the insurrection is that the Capitol Police Chief was trying to get that approval, frantically calling other members of the Capitol Police Board, the House and Senate sergeants at arms, the architect of the Capitol, trying to get that approval. And then, those calls kind of being unanswered and this delay. And by the time they do actually reach the Pentagon, there's additional delays on the side of the military in trying to mobilize, to decide what the operational plan will be, and to get those DC National Guard troops to the Capitol itself. This is the first bipartisan review of the events of January 6th, and it very well could be the last. The House passed legislation to create a commission that was similar to a panel that investigated the 9/11 terrorist attack, but the Senate failed to get the 60 votes that would be needed to advance that, with a lot of Republicans basically pointing to this report as being sufficient.
The motion is not agreed to.
It doesn't address, whether or not former President Donald Trump had any responsibility for what happened. It doesn't really go into the details of what happened before all of these kind of rioters descended on the Capitol itself, the event at the Ellipse where the president spoke and kind of encouraged his supporters to walk down to the Capitol. It doesn't address any of those things. So that is the push for Democrats of why they believe that a 9/11 style commission is necessary, to both look at, again, the security failures, kind of massive failures at every level of government here, but also to look at the root cause of what happened.